Hi, and welcome to King Edward VI School, Lichfield. My name is Miss Thomas. I'm a geography teacher, but I'm also the achievement leader for Year 7. As part of that role, I do all of the transition work. I'm going to talk to you about the transition process, but also September plans, and I'm going to offer you some tips as well for secondary school. I've been running transition here at King Edward VI School, Lichfield for about 6 or 7 years now. It's a very detailed process and it starts well before September. In March, we get the county spreadsheet, which informs us of how many pupils are coming in September, along with their feeder schools. It's from this that we send out the welcome postcard to all pupils. After Easter, the parent information packs are then sent out. This pack is full of information about school routines and policies, etc., that you do need to read in quite a lot of detail. There are also quite a lot of forms that need filling out and sending back into school as soon as possible. Due to current circumstances, we were unable to hold induction days this year, which was such a shame because we love to meet your children on those days. Instead of this, we sent out a transition activity pack with 14 activities to keep the children busy over the summer term. It just gives you a bit of an insight as to what secondary school life is like here. Year 6 staff worked phenomenally hard this term and they have been sending me lots of information about your children. I have a huge spreadsheet full of information from academic ability to sporting and musical achievements. I follow this up with a phone call and meeting with every single primary school teacher. The purpose of this phone call is to find out a little bit more about your children, mainly personality traits. This is really important for me to create the tutor groups. The tutor groups are now complete. Splitting 250 children into 9 classes might sound like a simple task, but there is a lot of criteria that I use to do this. I have to make sure that the classes are of fairly equal size. I have to make sure that I've got a good ratio of males to females. They are mixed ability, so I need to make sure that academic ability is fairly even within each class. I also have to split up the musicians and the sporting stars because we have a house system here and there are lots of house competitions. It would be unfair to have all the sporty children in one house, for example. Most importantly though, children with learning difficulties need to be placed appropriately. Unfortunately, I do not take friendship into consideration. I know this is very important for an 11-year-old, but I can assure you that primary school friendships will be maintained. They will still get to walk to and from school together perhaps. They can spend break and lunchtime with each other. They might join the same clubs after school. And they are not always taught in their tutor groups. They might meet up in PE, design, maths or science. Because remember, when we were at school, this much detail didn't go into transition at all. You were put into a class and you were told just to get on with it, basically. I can assure you, though, that they will settle. They might even make new friends in September. Plans for September. Plans are not concrete for September just yet. We are waiting for further government guidance on this. But as a school, we have decided to let Year 7 have 2 days on their own. This will be Thursday the 3rd of September and Friday the 4th of September. The purpose of these 2 days is for Year 7 to get to know the school a little bit better whilst it is quiet and it's just that year group, to get to know their new tutors, and more importantly, to get to know each other and to establish those bonds early. I've got lots of activities planned for those 2 days. The week after, they will start their normal timetable and the rest of the school will join them also. We'll send out further information if we need to later on in this term or the summer holidays, but they need to come in their full new school uniform. They just need a bag, pencil case, possibly lunch and some money because they won't have had their thumbprints sorted out just yet, and to arrive at school at normal time. You will be informed of your child's tutor group over the next 2 weeks. With this, you will find a document which outlines some information about key members of staff here at King Edward School, but most importantly, there will be a photo and a paragraph from the new tutor. So you get an idea of what they look like, what their subject is, and a little bit about their personality. Tutors play a really important role here at King Edward VI School in Lichfield. They are the first port of call if you have any issues in September. We will be arranging a phone call at the very least from these tutors towards the end of September, so you can find out how well they are settling in. Tips for September and secondary school. This would follow our school's code of conduct: ready, respect, strive. Get yourself prepared, get yourself organised. Do your research on the school, so use the website, look at the activity pack and the information pack, familiarise yourselves with the routines at King Edward School. Pack your bag the night before. Make sure you leave with plenty of time to get to school. You are going to have to grow up very quickly when you come to secondary school, but I've got every faith in you if you do prepare. Respect. We're a very friendly school. We have some lovely pupils here. I want you, Year 6, to do the same when you get here. First impressions count, so be friendly, be kind, and bear in mind that there are a lot of pupils who come to King Edward's on their own from feeder schools, so you need to make sure that everyone feels welcome. Strive. Well, work hard, that's all we can ask of you. You will be doing up to 15 different subjects. You might not be good at all those subjects, but all that we can ask is that you try your very best in every lesson. And if you get something wrong, then don't worry, you need to bounce back from it and try again. Teachers are always willing to help you here as well, so that you can be as successful as possible. If you have any further queries, please do not hesitate to get in touch using the Office @ email address. Follow me on Twitter. You will notice that I tweet quite a lot, but hopefully you find them quite useful. I wish you all a fantastic summer, and I can't wait to meet all your children in September. Take care and see you all soon.